just a country boy, and he's making it good. He was y'all's underdog, dressed in overalls, living next to the wood. He liked to eat the sushi, but he don't even fish. Not so much a country boy, it's more like he's country-ish. Moved out of Hickory and headed for Southern Cal. Wound up TV and film, making Popsicle proud. Now this country boy is back with his family. Got himself a podcast, he knows it'll last, cause he's in Hickory.
Hey guys, when it's time for sex, sometimes stress can affect your performance and ruin the fun, am I right? BlueChew.com to the rescue. Try Blue Chew for free when you use our promo code REAP at checkout. Just pay $5 for shipping. That's BlueChew.com, promo code REAP to receive your first month for free. When you get it, you get it. Go to makeitaSundrop.com for your chance to win an ATV. Oh, what up, bumpkins? It's Tuesday, May 24th, and we have a supernatural, pansexual, Big Mac of a show for you today. That's right, Ricky Gervais has a new comedy special on Netflix, and you guessed it, people's pissed off about it, so we're going to talk about that. Also, I'm giving more money away, got more residual checks for y'all. Call in for a chance to win one, and in Best Trends, Beavis and Butthead are coming back in a big way, baby. Stick around for details. Plus, my buddy JJ Brent, a.k.a. DashMan NashCam guy, he's going to zoom in a minute. And in small town news, a man in Wisconsin just celebrated 50 years of eating Big Macs every dang day. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. You're going to love it. Stick around. It's going to be a great show. But we're live right now on Facebook and YouTube. And I got two interns sitting over here. I got Elliot the intern and intern Isaiah. There they are, giving the three-fingered country-ish salute. One of them's checking Facebook. One of them's checking YouTube. Leave us a comment. And over here, check out this new table we got. We got the Marcus table. You got, Sergeant Mark Havaball and Marcus Stamos sitting there. They've got obligations and duties, and you leave a comment for them. Ask them a question, I want to know this. Do you like Big Macs? I want to know about it. Leave it in the comments section. And if it's funny or pertains to the show, we'll get to it. If not, we'll do it next week. And here's how you know I do it. I'm going to read comments now from last week. Yeah, last week I was asking y'all, have you ever been sexually harassed at work? And, some of you got back to me. Here's one by Michael Enderley. He said, yes, actually, I was sexually harassed one time at a Fuddruckers. The name right there seems like it's harassing. Fuddruckers. He got sexually harassed at a Fuddruckers by the head prep chef. She kept asking me if I was a switch hitter, if I would go to the other side of the team. And I was 15 years old. Yes, that is definitely sexual harassment, Michael. I'm glad to see you're alive and well today. I'd like to look this person up, see what they're interested in. Did you ever switch hit? None of my business. Scott Reese, he said, well, I met my wife on the job, so I guess it was mutual sexual harassment, LOL. 15th anniversary was April 22nd. See, sometimes it works out for the good. So congratulations, Scott Reese and Mrs. Scott Reese, and blink twice if you need help, Mrs. Reese. Let us know. Good night, Shane. He said, I met mine at work also. 15 years and 6 kids later, still going strong. Congratulations. Good night, Shane, and good morning, and good afternoon, and good evening, and a good night. Reno Paletto. I like this one. He said, you are a legend. Wednesday morning here in Australia. What an awesome way to start the day with laughs. Wow. Thank you, Reno. Good eye to you, mates. Cheers on you. I love that. I love it when people from other countries are watching the show and commenting, so thank you. Kimberly Ann DeGroat, she said, I think it's about time. Not everyone is a stick. Oh, she was talking about the voluptuous swimsuit edition model. Yeah. Well, Kimberly, that's true, and there's no reason to body shame skinny people, okay? So let's be nice. Mark Anthony. I know Mark Anthony. He used to be married to Jennifer Lopez. Remember him? I need to know. Remember that guy?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
He spelled his with a C, though. But
oh, so it's not the same. Okay. Well, he says, hey, John, what up? Out here in Tornado Alley. Question. Hey, was Into the Storm kind of inspired by that giant tornado that devastated Joplin May 22nd, 11 years ago today? And when is your next residual check coming in from that? Number one, I don't think it was, although Into the Storm came out after that bad storm in Joplin. I remember that because I happened to be, at the time, married, and my wife at the time, her parents lived in Missouri, and they were funeral directors, and they were very, very busy. They had to go to Joplin to help out with all the dead bodies. It was devastating and horrible. I don't think specifically that had anything to do with that. Mark Ball, do you know anything about this?
It was based on a non-fictional aspect, but there was reference to Joplin towards the end of the movie in some of the scenes.
They give like a little nod, a little tip that go like,
Exactly.
in remembrance of kind of a deal. But no, fictional for the most part. And I don't have no idea when the residual checks are coming from that. But yeah, help me out. Stream Into the Storm. So let me also tell you this. We're not just a live podcast that you can watch us on Facebook and YouTube and maybe Twitter and Instagram. We're a regular podcast for your ear holes. I'm talking Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, Podbean. Anywhere you get a podcast, we're on it. And one way you can help is if you write us a nice iTunes review. Sadly, we're fresh out of new ones, so we need new ones. Yeah, that's one way you can help. It costs you no money. Go to Apple Podcasts, write us a nice review, give us 5 stars, and we will give you a shout-out on the show. So what I thought we'd do right here was read the very first one of all time. Isaiah, would you love to read the old iTunes review?
Alrighty. We have it's not brand new, it's old as dirt.
Yep.
But it's a 5-star review by Angry Hero. They said, give it a listen, folks. It's dope.
Boom. That was December 21st, 2014, back when this podcast was called Fried. So thank you, Angry Hero. I hope you're still watching. I hope you still feel the same. Read us a nice review. Now, Isaiah, last week you read
Shawshank Redemption.
the voiceover for Shawshank Redemption. A lot of people love this, and I'm hoping to do more. In fact, I've got a script right in front of you. And the Alan Jackson, you want to give me a countdown? You can start playing the video, and Isaiah will read the voiceover of the new film. We don't know what he's going to voice over. Let's watch it live together. Up to you, Alan Jackson. Take it from here.
Okay, we'll start the film, and once it starts, Isaiah, you start reading.
Did you hear that, buddy?
Alrighty.
Okay, here we go. What's it going to be?
To me, being a gangster was better than being president of the United States. Even before I first wandered into the cab stand for an after-school job, I knew I wanted to be a part of them. It was there I belonged. To me, it meant being somebody in a neighborhood full of nobodies. They weren't like anyone else. They did whatever they wanted. They doubled parked in front of the hydrant, and nobody ever gave them a ticket. In the summer, when they played cards all night, nobody ever called the cops. If you're a part of a crew, nobody ever tells you that they're going to kill you. It doesn't happen that way. There aren't any arguments or curses like in the movies. Your murderers come with smiles. They come as your friends, the people who have cared for you all of your life. And they always come at a time when you are at your weakest and most in need of their help.
I love it. A clap for yourself. I feel like I was listening to Ray Liotta right here in the room. Southern version.
Redneck Ray Liotta.
No, Hey Liotta.
Hey Liotta.
You're a Hey Liotta. That was a good job. What other movies would you like to hear intern Isaiah voiceover? Leave it in the comments section and let me know. What are people saying about the Big Macs, interns? Anything interesting of note? Be thinking about that while I plug some tour dates, baby. Listen, I got a lot coming up in June. I might be in your backyard, so pay attention to these tour dates. June the 1st, Columbia, Missouri, not too far from Joplin. I'll be at the Blue Note, just one night, the 1st of June. Then from there, I'm going to St. Charles, Missouri at the Funny Bone. I'll be there June 2 through 4. June 9 through 11. No, June 9th, one night. Rosemont, Illinois, Zany's Comedy Club. And then June 10 through 12, Milwaukee Improv. And then June 23 through 26, Tampa Side Splitters. Come on out and see you, boy. All right. Now, here's where I would normally do the share stare. For those of you who've never seen this show, what I do is, in order to get you to hit the share button, to try to remind you, to encourage you, I would put a share wig on, and I would sing a share song, and I would stare at you. I called it the share stare. I don't like doing it, but I figured if you want to pay for it, I'll do it. And, yeah, you can give stars, and that's like a penny or half a penny, 1 star. So if we get to 10,000 stars, 10,000, I know you ain't going to do it. I know it ain't going to happen. And I love you guys, but I know you're broke as hell. Don't matter. There ain't no way you're getting to 10,000. That's why I said 10,000. We'll see what happens. If we get to 10,000 by the end of the show, I'll put the stupid wig on. I'll do the share stare. Huh? What do you think of that? But let's talk about you guys. As you can see, we're doing the show a little different today. It's just me talking to you. How was your weekend? You leave that in the comments section for me as well. I will ask my intern, Elliot or Isaiah, what about the Big Macs? What are they saying?
Oh, well, someone made let's see, Big Macs are my favorite. Ever since I was a little kid, I've been ordering a number 1 with an orange high C.
Well, okay.
That was Sonia Collins. And someone, it will take me a minute, but...
That's fine. I'm going to move on. Thank you. I'll tell you what I did this weekend. Mm-hmm. And we were supposed to go to a rodeo. We had that in mind. We had it planned. Mm-hmm. And I had every intention of going. But I got frisky with the yard work today. And I'm not a yard work person. I'm a comedian. You know what I mean? I'm an indoor North American human being. Southern version of that. I'm a ginger. I don't like to get out in the sun. But I did it. I went out there. I cranked up the weed eater. I ate some weeds with the weed eater. Took me a minute to figure out how to start it and put the gas in it, prime it, all that crap. And then I did some hedge clippers. And then I found a pressure washer. Me and my boo-boo, Jody, we did this together. And, man, I got that pressure washer out. I got addicted to it. By the time I was done with it, my hand was doing this. I couldn't stop shaking my hand. It was doing this the whole time. So the next day, every muscle in my body was sore as crap, and I was sunburnt from being outside. I'm like, no bueno, had to cancel the rodeo. My apologies, buckaroos.
I was crushed.
I know. But I also went to my niece's graduation. Shout out Kayla Reeb, and cleaned around the pool. So that's what I did this weekend. Also, if you want to help the podcast and you got no money, and you have a little money, here's what you could do. Go to countryish.com. Click on support. You could be a Patreon supporter. For just $5 a month, you can help us keep the lights on here and keep doing what we do. And what we do is we do a Countryish After Dark once a month. What is that? That's where I talk to you, me and these guys. We talk to y'all one-on-one. We actually Zoom you into the show. We play games with you. We drink and we party with you. And we have a good time. It's more intimate. It's called Countryish After Dark, and it's just for Patreon supporters. And the next one we're going to do will be June the 14th at 9:30 p.m. So put that in your calendar, June 14th, 9:30 p.m., just for Patreon supporters. Also, yes, still doing a cruise, taking this year off. Next cruise is going to be next year, 2023, November 5 through 11. It's a brand new ship. It's called Wonder of the Seas. And it's not just me. I mean, hopefully you, but it's going to be Reno Collier and John Heffron. 3 comedians going to Coco Cay, Cozumel, Mexico, Honduras, Costa Maya, Mexico. 3 comedians going to Mexico. We're called the Sea Amigos. I want you on there. Karaoke, comedy, good times. Go to johnreap.com and click on cruise for that info. All right, let's move on. Any questions so far? We good? All right. Here's what I do in the next segment. I go to Twitter, you see. Click on your hashtag, you see. I find what it is you're talking about, and I weigh in. I find out what's trending. It's how you know we're in the know. We're up to date. We're with the Joneses. You see, it's a segment I like to call, Ooh, it's the best trends. Here's what you're talking about. All right. All right, this is brought to you by Hendrick Honda of Hickory. Are you in the market for a new vehicle? Would you like a used vehicle? I'm telling you, you make a road trip down to Hickory. You visit the good people at Hendrick Honda of Hickory. They will hook you up. Huh? Lots of H's in there. Well, here's one, and I love this one. Hashtag Ricky Gervais. What do y'all know and love about Ricky Gervais, anybody?
I liked him in Night of the Museum.
Yep. Very funny dude, yeah.
He's a lot like John Heffron as far as he's like middle of the road white bread, doesn't like to offend anybody. Isn't he the guy?
Oh, right, yeah. He's being sarcastic. Actually, he's the original creator of The Office.
Yes, he is.
The original one that we stole and made better. But different. Both are great. Anyway, Ricky Gervais, comedian. I actually love it when he hosts the Oscars. We need to get him back.
I think you mean Golden Globes, maybe?
Golden Globes. Whatever he hosts that piss people off.
Golden Globes.
It's the best. He's one of the best. So I love this guy. He has a new Netflix comedy special, and right now it's getting the backlash for transphobic jokes. It's called Supernature, and it's only been on Netflix for a couple of hours, and already people are criticizing it for a string of graphic and hurtful transphobic jokes. You know, people getting all butt hurt. I don't know if you're allowed to say that. I don't want to get canceled either. But here's some of his jokes. And I think he's hilarious. And Mom, earmuffs, right? This is a, what do we call this? Curse word alert. And we're going to hear some because I don't want to edit other comedians. That's not what I do.
Should I edit it?
No, that'll hurt my ears. I'm just giving you a heads up. Here's what he said. There's a couple of quotes from his special. Old women, he says. Not all women. I mean the old-fashioned ones. The ones with wombs. Those fucking dinosaurs. I love the new women. They're great, aren't they? I mean, the ones we've been seeing lately, the ones with beards and cocks. That's a funny joke because I've seen a lot of them, on the interwebs. He also says, you can't predict what will be offensive in the future. You don't know who the dominant mob will be. The worst thing you can say today is women don't have penises, right? So that's not even that groundbreaking or shocking. He's just pointing out, hey, look how things have changed. And people are getting butthurt. But I cannot wait to run home and watch this thing because I love me some Ricky Gervais. Guess what else is trending right now? At the same time we're talking about Ricky Gervais. Gervais? Or is it Gervais? How do you say it, Elliot?
Gervais.
Gervais.
Yes, sir.
Yes. That's how I'll do it then. Ricky Gervais is trending at the same time as hashtag Pansexual Visibility Day. Yay, it's Pansexual and Pan-Romantic Visibility Day. Isaiah, who's your favorite pansexual?
What is a pansexual?
You don't know what that is, dude?
I have no idea.
Elliot?
Captain Hook, I guess.
No, not Peter Pan.
That I have no
And
idea,
nor
so-
am I talking about cooking utensils. Marcus Stamos, would you like to weigh in here? This mic's not working? Oh,
Just shout it out, guys. We can hear you.
I wondered what was happening over here. What did we do? Did you kick it?
Yeah. Ripped it out of the wall.
All right, so a pansexual, it's basically anyone who's attracted to all the sexes, or any sex or no sex. They'll be attracted to
I'll
any
do
human
anybody.
being. Pretty much. They used to call those bisexual. Well, trisexuals, I'll try anything. But that was an old joke. I don't even know if you can make that joke anymore. Trisexual, I'll try anything. Because does that mean you're belittling pansexuals? I just think it's funny. We called them bisexuals back in the day, but you can't do that anymore because now there's more than two sexes. So happy Pansexual Day if that's your thing. I'm going to stick to Jody, straight up female with the womb. And, two children. So, hey, happy Pansexual Day. Also, what is trending? Very excited about this one. Hashtag Beavis and Butthead, baby. Oh, I'm very excited for this. Beavis and Butthead are going out of this world in their new film. Perhaps the dumbest space movie ever made is going to premiere on Paramount Plus later this year. I'm very excited. Applause, Elliot. Isaiah, applause. I'm very excited. Look at me. What are you doing? You looking at comments?
Yeah, I was reading comments.
Beavis and Butthead ready to make their comeback in a big way. It's a new movie. It's going to be called Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe. Now, the last movie they did was called Beavis and Butthead Do America, and officially described as perhaps the dumbest space movie ever made. The new movie finds Beavis and Butthead sentenced to space camp by a creative judge in 1998, and they wind up on the space shuttle after traveling through a black hole, and they reemerge in our time. And this explains the old wizened version of the characters teased by Mike Judge. Do we have these images, the Alan Jackson, of the new Beavis and Butthead and what they're going to look like? Can y'all see that, Stamos? Can y'all look at this? They aged them. So now Butthead is an older fat dude. He's balding, just like what happened in real life. And there's Beavis. I love this. I love that he aged them. You know, a lot of cartoons, when you watch Family Guy, you watch The Simpsons, they stay the same age forever. I've often thought, wouldn't it be great if these cartoons aged? And so here we are. Mike Judge, the genius he is, found a way to, you can just draw what you want. He has aged Beavis and Butthead, and I cannot wait to see this movie. They look for love. They misuse their iPhones, and they're hunted by the deep state. And apparently this explains where the characters have been since the end of last series. So hopefully Mike Judge will write and direct, and it's going to be on Paramount Plus this year, along with a new series. They're making a whole new series, and they're going to show old classic episodes, over 200 fully remastered episodes of Beavis and Butthead. Yes.
Now, isn't that your dad's favorite TV show too?
Me and my
That's
dad
what
loved
I thought.
this. I had a cousin. I still have the cousin, but at the time he could do the best Beavis and Butthead impressions. It was so love it. He was so good. I love it. So, yay, Beavis and Butthead. Cannot wait. Oh, it's going to be a blast. Let's move on. We got a couple of irrational national holidays. Happy Brothers Day, everybody. Let me say Happy Brothers Day to my brother, Jason Reap. Happy Brothers Day. I hear you every morning, getting up. And I appreciate all you do. I love my brother. How about you guys? Got any brothers want to give shout-outs to?
I got a brother, Clayton Ball.
Clayton Ball. I don't have a... Hang on. That's like squeaker.
That was like a popcorn fart is what that was.
A beaker from the Muppets. Who else wants to give the brother a shout-out? A two.
I got one.
Shout it out.
I got a brother that I've only met one time.
Oh, yeah?
True story.
What's his name?
Randy.
What's his last name?
Randy.
Do we know his last name?
Evans.
Randy Evans. Happy Brothers Day from your brother, Marcus Stamos.
Only met one time.
You only met one time. You? Anybody else over
unless
here?
I have a sister.
All right, let's move on. Happy Aviation Maintenance Technician Day. And now I know that normally the Alan Jackson takes this day off. It's a big deal for him, but he's in here today, and I want to give a shout-out. Thank you,
Yeah, our
Alan.
family's chosen to recognize that holiday this weekend instead because I'm filming tonight.
Got you. All right. Well, thanks for sacrificing
No,
for us
it's
today.
like
Happy National Escargot Day, Scavenger Hunt Day, Wyoming Day, and Yucatan Shrimp Day. Woo! All right. We got a lot of show to do, guys. One of my good friends, a guy I know from Nashville, is going to Zoom here in a second. We've got money to give away, and a great small town news story about a guy who ate 50 years of Big Macs every day of his life. So stick around. We got a great show. But first, let me introduce this guy.
Hey, John.
Yes.
Yeah. I was going to let you know JJ's in the
Oh,
room.
good. Perfect timing. So this guy, how do I describe JJ? Funny dude. He works at Wannabe's Karaoke, one of my favorite places to go in Nashville. Mark, you met him. Good guy.
Fun guy to be around.
He chaperoned us, got us all this VIP treatment over my 50th birthday party in Nashville. And he's a good guy. Who's zooming? I'll tell you who's zooming. JJ Brent, DashMan NashCam guy. Let's do this. And here he is right now, zooming in from Nash Vegas, baby. And my buddy, my compadre, JJ Brent, how are you?
Good to see you, John Reap, the Grim Reaper. I love that.
The Grin Reaper. First of all, I got to thank you for hooking me up big time in Nashville for my birthday.
Oh, yeah. Happy birthday. You know, the Magic 72. I was born in 72 as well. So, you know, that's a pretty big birthday right there.
Let's introduce the world to JJ Brent, all my fans anyway. So you work at Wannabe's Karaoke.
That's right.
And I love karaoke. Anybody who's seen this podcast knows I love karaoke, and JJ knows it. So every time I'm in Nashville, I go to his place, Wannabe's Karaoke, right on Broadway.
Right.
And you've gotten so good at, even as soon as I walk in the door, he'll just start playing my go-to karaoke song.
That's it. Right. You know, I actually get to scratch my comedy itch from that DJ booth, kind of making fun of drunk people up on the stage and so on. I do that 4 nights a week, so I have a lot of fun with it.
Yes, and you're very good at it. And I mean, that's one of the funnest places to go on Broadway, because everyone, when they go to Nashville, they think, you know, I want to be we're all going to make it. I can do country. And then they get on stage and you're like, oh, yeah, you think.
So you think about Jason Aldean's song, Hicktown. Okay. There was this big guy that used to come out all the time, and he sang Hicktown, and he got done. He came up to the DJ booth and he said, hey, you know how in that song where they say, you know, 1 week they take away your truck and the next week you make a couple $1 million? I went, yeah. And he goes, they took my truck last week.
Right.
Like that's the Jason Aldean's checklist of, oh, you're going to be a star someday.
Right.
And they took my truck, so I'm on my way. I mean, that for me, that was a glimpse into how maybe a lot of these people think.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a lot of talent that comes through there. But I always say, when people say, do you have to be good? And I went, hey, if you had to be good, we wouldn't be in business.
Right. That's true. Also, you have a great social media presence. You've got this awesome Humvee that you have put cameras all over. And when you go to work and when you're riding around Nashville, you're recording stuff from the dash cam pointing that way, from behind you, from the sides, and on yourself and your passengers. And the stuff that you have captured is amazing. And I feel like there's a show in that alone.
I think so. You know, you can go to YouTube channels that have compilations of far greater accidents and crazier things than mine, all just kind of piled together. But that's from a whole bunch of people around the world. So my stuff concentrates on, obviously, the things that I see or that my vehicles see while they're parked and I'm away from the vehicles. You know, it all started. I've always been a video guy, always been an audio guy, and I was a witness to a double murder.
Oh, right.
And I chased the killers. And at that time, flip phone like this, driving, and then I had a handheld camcorder.
Yeah.
After that point, I actually put because I would work late nights and see crazy stuff, drunk drivers and so on, I mounted a camera permanently, you know, and then obviously when dash cams became commercially available for us to have to stick it up there, not have to mess with it every time, that's what I moved to.
And so that's kind of what led you to like, oh, if I could capture more stuff, because Nashville, and I love it, It's crazy a lot of times.
Yeah, you're not kidding. You are not kidding.
And the stuff that you see right outside your window at Wannabes. And you've captured a lot of fun stuff too. I mean, what's great, these are real occurrences. I mean, they don't know they're being recorded, so they're not acting for the camera.
That is correct. That's
so this
correct.
is straight up hidden camera stuff, which is great. And you do capture a lot of random drunk fights that happen. I've seen.
Yes.
You capture a lot of just passed out drunk people just on the sidewalk or in the middle of the road. And people do not know how to drive around Broadway. They don't know how to drive. I think for me, the worst drivers are probably New York or LA, but in Nashville, because it's a growing city, you're going to get a lot of yahoos that are coming there. I love these. If you've never been to Nashville, right? Broadway, I don't know how to describe Broadway. It is one long street that has all these honky tonks and restaurants. And it attracts like bachelorette parties, college dudes, everybody goes there to party. And over time, because this happened in Hollywood too, you'd get like random people who go there and dress up like something in the hopes of getting a tip, you know?
Yeah.
So it's not just a homeless guy with a sign. It's a guy wearing a Spider-Man outfit, you know, and you're like, you think, oh, I'll take a picture of Spider-Man or some honky-tonk guy. But
we have a Michael Jackson right now.
Oh,
Sorry,
you do?
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, we have a Michael Jackson right now, so I could send you some videos of him. But you were about to bring up the twins?
The Bang Twins. Can you describe the Bang Twins to people who've never heard of them?
All right.
And we have a video.
Yeah.
We have a couple. I love. Check out this video real quick. This will help set it up.
Well, they're called the Bang This Twins, and they really are twins, although one of them's a little shorter than the other. Now, these guys, I mean, they've got to be in their 60s, I'm thinking, or they've lived a very hard life. But they're very just fun guys. They walk across the bridge to just hang out downtown. They've always dressed the same, but we actually had a place called the Big Bang, which was a dueling piano bar, and they had shirts that said Bang This. Well, they each got shirts one day and then would wear the same shirt all the time. And now they're just known as the Bang This Twins. They can't get new Bang shirts. I think they have them made. But, I mean, they've been on Tucker Carlson. They've been on the Kardashians. They haven't been on Meet the Kardashians. They've been on the Kardashians. But who hasn't, right? I like to introduce them as the fact that they have fathered 37,463 children worldwide. Because wouldn't you want to take that DNA home?
Oh, yeah. At Zanies, you do a fun thing with the comedians from time to time. Kind of like the comedians in cars getting coffee, but this is like comedians in cars going to Zanies or just riding around.
We don't get coffee, so Seinfeld doesn't sue us.
Right, right. So you did one with Ahmed, and you did one with me, and you picked me up, and you have so many cars, you try to make it make sense with the comedian you're picking up. So
right.
you picked me up because my first car was a kind of a sports car, an 82 Berlinetta Camaro, and we love all things 80s as well.
Yeah, right.
You picked me up in your what year was this Corvette?
It's an 86 Corvette, and because you're a redhead, I made you play a particular part.
Yeah, I got to play Molly Ringwald's character in 16 Candles.
That's it.
And you played Jake.
That's right. You are much prettier as a Molly Ringwald than I am as trying to be a Jake. I'll tell you that.
You got to follow my man, JJ Brent, right here. Give us some places to follow you. Where should they start? What's the best thing?
Well, everything, and I've got a video of you trying to say it right, and even my kids told me it's going to trip people up, and I get it. It's a mouthful. DashMan NashCam.
DashMan NashCam. Like Nashville.
So it's like
yeah,
that Nashville and then dash cam on either end, DashMan NashCam.
We'll put it down here at the bottom of the screen. Look, there it is.
All right. So it's DashMan NashCam on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Search it and find it and check it out. You can find all the videos we're telling stories about.
Yes. And if you're in Nashville, you got to go say hello to him at Wannabe's Karaoke, and maybe he'll get you on the stage. And
if you're a comedian, let me pick you up from the airport and let's have a talk while I drive you to where you're staying or to Zany's.
Thank you so much, JJ. Always a pleasure. And hit me up anytime. Let's do this more often. This was fun.
Awesome, dude. I love you, buddy.
Love you too. Take care, buddy.
See ya.
JJ Brent, everybody.
Take another look and tell me that.
Sex should be the best part of your day, but it's all about confidence when it's go time. Am I right, fellas? Sometimes stress, anxiety, or a bad day can affect your performance and ruin the fun for you both. BlueChew.com to the rescue. Blue Chew is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis. Don't like swallowing pills? No problems here. This is a chewable form at a fraction of the cost. Blue Chew's tablets help men achieve harder, stronger erections and combat all forms of ED. Because Blue Chew is an online service prescription, there are no visits to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, and no waiting in line at the pharmacy. And it ships right to your door in a discreet package. The process is simple. Sign up at BlueChew.com, consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive your prescription within days. The best part, it's all done online. Blue Chew's licensed medical providers work with you to find the right ingredient and strength for your prescription. Blue Chew's tablets are made in the USA, and they prepare and ship direct, so it's cheaper than a pharmacy. And here's a special deal for our listeners. Try Blue Chew free when you use our promo code REAP at checkout. You just pay $5 for shipping. That's BlueChew.com, promo code REAP to receive your first month for free. All right. Yay, JJ Brent, everybody. Yes. Thank you, JJ. Check him out, y'all. Good stuff. But for real, though, credit cards, student loans, mortgages, car loans, hospital bills. Did you know you have a lot of rights if any of these ever go to debt collections? That's right. Consumers, not debt collectors, have a huge list of rules they have to abide by. And that is where the law firm SueTheCollector.com comes in. SueTheCollector.com is a national consumer law firm that only helps consumers. The lawyers at Sue the Collector have helped literally thousands of people turn the tables on debt collectors and put an end to the illegal harassment, abuse, and repeated phone calls that many people find themselves subjected to through no fault of their own. The lawyers at Sue the Collector can help everyone in all 50 states and have won millions for consumers over the years and have canceled over $1 billion in consumer-related debts. That's right. $1 billion. Right now, they really want to speak to anyone that's had their car repossessed. Did you know consumers do not have to allow repo men to take their cars against their will? In most cases, you could actually legally refuse to let them take your car. And if you've ever been subjected or objected, or if you've ever objected to a car repo and they still got your car against your will, you may be sitting on a very valuable case. Call Sue the Collector's office right now at 1-877-BAD-REPO or 1-877-223-7376. Again, that's 1-877-BAD-REPO or 1-877-223-7376. They're open right now to take your call. Again, that's 1-877-BAD-REPO. Right. They'll always catch you when you're doing something. All right, listen, you guys know I do another podcast from time to time. I know Elliot is very aware of this because you just had to go pick up my co-host from Heffron and Reap, John Heffron, in Asheville. Bring him here. We did a live show here, a live Heffron and Reap. Then you took him back to Asheville in the pouring rain. What was that like?
It was the easiest thing I've ever done. It just reminded me of why you pay me the big bucks.
Mm-hmm. I feel like there's more to the story you're not telling us.
Well,
what was it like? I mean, when you picked him up. I mean, we actually will save it. We talked about it on Heffron and Reap. If you want to hear that conversation, check out Heffron and Reap and check out what we did last night. We watched this video clip. Have you guys seen this clip? The fight that happened between a United Airlines employee and a passenger who actually was an ex-NFL player. They got to brawling. And check out this clip of Heffron and Reap. Check this out. You'll see what I'm talking about. Thank you. United Airlines, a brawl broke out. So I'll give you a little backstory. Apparently, the passenger, who, by the way, was an ex-NFL player, used to play for the Broncos. He was like a cornerback. Forgot his name. But he grabbed a wheelchair and was using that as a cart for his luggage instead of paying for the cart. You know how you have to swipe your card to get the cart?
Yeah.
Now, look at that go. That's a baller genius move, but you're not allowed to do that.
Yeah.
Wheelchairs are for people who can't walk.
Yeah.
So this dude just grabbed one, and maybe this United Airlines employee confronted him, and this is what happened. Let's just watch it and react to it, the Alan Jackson.
Oh, he did the Will Smith smack.
Yeah.
All right, dude.
Now he's coming for it.
Now he's coming. But that's dumb.
He's leaning in.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, he just smacked.
Oh. Tea over kettle.
Oh, no. That's extra. Put a priority tag on him.
He's wobbly. Look at him. He's got blood coming out of his eye. And he
goes back. Yeah. You want? Please hit him. God, this guy, the United guy has the heart, but he doesn't have the skill.
No,
he shouldn't have.
He started it. They're saying the first physical confrontation was him slapping him first, which happens in the first half second of this video, and then that guy retaliates. And then he slaps him again. So it started from the very beginning, Alan, and watch. You'll see at the very beginning, the United guy swings first. So if you're swinging first...
I didn't see that part. Yeah, I thought, let's watch.
Because it happened in the very first half a second. Now play it, the Alan Jackson. Watch. Bam, right there. And then he hit him back. So that confrontation happened in the first half second. Okay, bam, bam.
Yeah, the United guy did it.
So everything after that is the United guy's fault.
And if the passenger guy knew how to fight, I mean, he's throwing punches.
He's an athlete. He's an expert.
Yeah, but he would have.
Oh, right there.
He would have knocked that guy. You don't put your hands on like that and go, come on. You're gonna get smacked like that hard.
And it's like the United guy was thinking, "Oh, I know how to fight. I'm a big dude.
Yeah,
I'm gonna scare him with this wall cup like this." Yeah. And he goes, "Really?"
Yeah.
And he's upside down.
That's like me learning how to play a video game where I'm the United guy, where I don't know the controllers yet. I don't know how to R1 and put your hands
You're in the
up.
corner doing like that.
And then the guy just smacks me right off the bat.
Yeah. Your character's doing this.
Yeah.
That's great.
Wow.
All right, Heffron and Reap, everybody. Go to heffronandreap.com for the full episode and rate, review, and subscribe and share. Marcus, I think it's time we give money away.
Let's do it.
What do you think of that?
I love giving away your money.
I know you do.
Yes, it's not mine, it's yours. Let's give it away.
All right, so if this is the first time you watch this show, I've done some acting in my day. I get these residual checks, ridiculous residual checks, in the mail all the time. I thought I'd make a game out of it. So what we do is, I've done some acting. I've been in some movies, sitcoms, commercials, and I get these checks all the time. So what I'm going to do, Marcus here, he'll slide one across the table. I don't know which one he's going to pick. I don't know what's in there. I'll open it up on the show, and you call in with a guess, closest person to the amount. I send you the check. It's a game that we like to call How Much Is That Screen Actors Guild Residual? He kicked my ass on that one, bro.
You gave out, man. Must be the sunburn.
Yeah, I'm getting hot. Let's see what we got.
There's that one, my friend.
Okay, I'm going to open this down here where you can't see it. We'll do some in-house guessing so you guys at home, you'll know how to make your guess, right? Because their guesses won't mean nothing. It's ever what you do. That's who's going to win. You know what I'm saying? So, here we go. This is one check. We get a lot of these.
Eastbound and Down.
Eastbound and Down.
They love
Paid
you.
television. One episode. I'll start with Stamos. How much is this check?
We're going to stay. I'm going to go 1666.
Oh, get your kicks. 1666. That's Route 6. But, okay, good guess. Not the best. Isaiah.
1375.
13, a little closer.
Now, what was the format again? Did you say?
Pay TV, Eastbound and Down. Chapter 23, one episode.
$5.25.
Closest one so far. Ball.
477.
Oh, 477. That would win in the room if I were giving it to someone in here, but I'm not. I'm giving it to someone at home. So there should be a telephone number on the bottom of the screen. Should have been up there the whole time. Forgot to bring it up. I'm hoping that you've already called in. I'm hoping we got people in the bullpen because we're going to pick 3 people at random. We're going to get you in here. We're going to talk to you. And we're going to see who's going to get this check. So the Alan Jackson, whenever you're ready, if someone is called in, I don't know. Have they?
Yeah, we got some people.
Oh, very good.
Yep. So we'll go ahead and get the first one.
Whenever you're ready, get them on in the room and we'll talk to them. We'll figure this out.
All right, first one's in the room.
All right, John Reap here. Who am I talking to?
Logan Campbell.
Yeah, I heard
No
probably
idea.
bump. Let's crank it up a little bit right here and give me a round 2, partner. What's your name?
Logan Campbell.
Keeps breaking up. I think it's
What do you think he said?
Ukmad
Ukmad
Lokamako.
Lakamako? All right, say it again, brother. Everybody be quiet.
Logan Campbell.
Camp out.
Camp out.
Let's go with that.
All right. Hey, Mr. Camp out. Where you calling in from? Haynard.
It's right outside
Johnny
of
Camp
Brookford.
out calling from Haynard, right outside of Brookford. And what do you do for a living?
I'm in the floor right now.
He's in
a
the floral
flooring
business. All right. Okay, Hakaminksov from Haynard in the floral business. I don't know if you watch Eastbound and Down Chapter 3, but I don't know what you think. How much is this Screen Actors Guild Residual?
First down.
First down. How much, buddy?
$4.88.
Oh, I heard that. Perfect.
I did too.
Dude, was he messing with us the whole time?
Maybe he was calling back your is it Burger King bit where you
That's a referee bit. Oh, and the Burger King bit. Both of them. All right. Put them on hold, the Alan Jackson. Pretty good guess, whatever your name is, wherever you're from and whatever you do. Don't know that part. Maybe we'll get to it later. Put them on hold, the Alan Jackson, and when you get a chance, bring on the next person, and we'll see if we can comprehend what they're saying, and maybe they'll do better because he wasn't exactly right.
All right, next one's in the room.
All right, John Reap, who am I talking to?
Is it legal for me to call and play this game?
JJ Brent, DashMan NashCam. Am I saying it right?
That's correct. Is it legal? Is it okay? Can I play?
Listen, there are no rules. You know, we don't listen to the FCC, dude. You know what I mean? So yes, perfectly legal, brother. Thank you for calling in. That was so fast. We were just talking to you live, and then all of a sudden he called into the show. This is great.
I think he stayed on the phone, actually.
Yeah. Is he doing?
It's funny to hear the delay. It's funny to hear the delay to see how long it takes to show up on Facebook and then see it show up on YouTube, because I was doing both at the same time.
Yeah.
It's kind of the delay's pretty good, but boy, you can understand me. I never did catch that first person's name.
Okay, so it's not just us. So for everyone else who's watching this, the next caller, whoever you are, I don't know who you are, but can you please turn the volume down on the device that you're listening to us on, and then only listen to me on the device that you're calling in from, if that makes any sense. JJ figured it out. He's a smart guy. JJ, I want to know, buddy, pal, amigo, how much is the Screen Actors Guild resolution?
Well, I was going to go with 326 because that's your birthday, but I think I'm moving to 427 because it's one of my favorite Ford engines.
Oh, there you go. I like that. I like that he broke down the reason why he chose the number. Let that be a lesson for future callers.
And that's what's in your Honda, the 427 engine.
Is it?
I think so.
I don't know.
I don't either.
I ain't even looked in there one time. That's how good of a car it is. I don't even have to crack the hood open. I take it to them, and they do all the work.
Yeah.
All right, JJ, thanks for your guess. Not exactly right, but very good. Put him on hold, the Alan Jackson, and let's get to the final call. Let's see if anyone can get it exactly right, or will JJ or from be the winner? We don't know.
Your last contestant's on the air.
All right, John Reap here. Who am I talking to?
This is Shane Flint from Virginia.
Shane Flint from Virginia. Patreon supporter, and we love ya. How you doing, buddy?
Calling in from Pennsylvania tonight. Right?
Oh, okay. Pennsylvania. Are you working on the road this weekend or today?
Yeah, sure am.
All right. Well, thank you, buddy. Thanks for all you do.
Yep.
I don't know if you've been paying attention, but I want to hear your guess. Mr. Shane Flint, how much?
It's going to be $3.71.
$3.71. It's a close ball game, everybody. I'm not going to reveal any secrets, because what we do here, as you know, we hand the check off.
And you put it in a machine, and it does all the work for you.
The algorithm, number crunching, space-time continuum.
It's an IBM 7767.
Oh, that's right.
That's the machine that we use now.
That's right. The only one ever made. It was only in Superman 3.
Yep.
And it was the one Richard Pryor was the only guy who could figure it out until Superman came in there. But we have it here. Someone donated it to the show, and the Alan Jackson feeds it into the mainframe.
I can't believe he got it to work. I mean, when you look at that thing, it's like,
I know.
This was built in the 50s or 60s.
Yeah.
But
it makes a
got
lot
it
of
to work.
noise. That's why we have it in another room. But yes, Elliot.
Well, didn't that computer also spend some time on that island in Lost?
Oh, I believe it did.
Mm-hmm. I thought
Yeah, it
so.
made a cameo.
Yeah, I thought so.
It made a cameo in Lost. Yeah, good call.
that was a
Maybe
good
one day. Go ahead, Theon.
Yeah, no. I think we have a winner. We're going to try to bring them into the room.
Wonderful.
The computer has validated the results, so I think we're ready.
All right, whenever you're ready, the Alan Jackson, let them on into the room. And let's figure it out.
It's Hakamad.
No, hang on.
All right, they're in the room.
John Reap, who's this?
Logan Campbell.
Mogan Campow. Yes.
Logan Campbell and Mogan. Congratulations.
Logan.
Spell your name.
Logan.
Logan.
That's the first name. Now spell the second one.
Campbell.
Campbell.
Oh, Campbell.
Logan
Campbell.
Welcome to the show, Logan.
Congratulations, buddy. What was your guess?
It was 488.
Do we lose him to Alan Jackson? $4.88 was his guess.
Worst.
The actual amount of this check, $4.92. Very close.
Yeah.
Good job. We just have one question for you, Logan Campbell.
What are you gonna do with the cash?
Is he still?
I don't know. I'm probably going to spend it on Magic the Gathering cards.
Okay.
Come see me.
Come see Mark Have a Ball. Sergeant Mark Have a Ball. He will hook you up. Now I need you to go to countryish.com, click on the contact section, and then let us know everything that we didn't understand, and we'll get this check out in the mail to you ASAP. So thank you, and this is where we clap for the end of the segment.
Wake up.
Good times, everybody. We got more show to do. Don't go anywhere. We got a great small town news story about a man in Wisconsin, and Big Macs, you're going to want to hear that, so stay tuned. Real quick, check out this sun drop thing.
Hey, John,
What?
we're at a sun drop.
We're at a sun drop? Yes! I mean, no. I mean, I'm on it.
Well, you can just drive your car right over here to the store.
Hey, Randy!
What's up, John?
Where am I? Hello?
John, where have you been?
I got your sun drop.
John, you know I drink Diet Sun Drop.
Right. Diet sun drop. I'm on it.
But the store's just right there.
When you get it, you get it. Go to makeitaSundrop.com for your chance to win an ATV. All right. Get yourself some sun drop, Mama loves it. Is it? Come over here. Did you hit it?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. All right, boys. Are you hungry?
Not really.
Well, you might be after this story. This might make you hungry. A man in Wisconsin just celebrated 50 years of eating Big Macs every dang day. Now, let's go around the room. Let's start with Isaiah. Do you even like Big Macs?
I mean, they're okay. On a scale from 1 to 10, about a 4.
About a 4. Elliot?
Yes, sir, but I order them without special sauce, pickles, or onions.
Why even order it at all? That's
You have to have the
interesting. I know
sauce.
Marcus has some probably thing he can't. Is this mic working anymore?
No.
Okay. Well, you guys just yes or no? No, not really. Okay. I like them. I can't eat them. I got a tiny mouth. And these are Big Macs. It's sad, dude. I had to physically squish it down like it's damn Play-Doh, you know, or if I could unhinge my jaw, I could get it in there. It looked like a damn copperhead snake trying to eat a turtle. But, yeah, it's not easy for me. I don't like the third bun. I don't understand why they have that middle third bun. It's unnecessary. It's unnatural. You only need 2 buns, okay? We all were born with 2 buns, okay, unless you're pansexual. 3 buns is too many buns. Not even Kim Kardashian has 3 buns. So, well, this story happened in Wisconsin, a town called Fond du Lac, which I believe is French for we do like our cheese melted, like fondue. It's the cheese state. Wisconsin, as we know, is the cheese state, so don't question me. A 68-year-old man named Don Gorski started his Big Mac streak on May 17th in 1972. That is 2 months after I was born. You believe this? This guy has been eating Big Macs for my whole life, dude. I feel like such a failure. I've done nothing with my life with this guy. He's been eating Big Macs, but when they were actually made with all beef. I don't know what they make with these things now. I don't know if they're all beef anymore, but he said, I've only missed 8 days in 50 years, which is phenomenal. I don't know if it's phenomenal. You know what I mean? He missed 8 days. What happened, dude? What happened, Don? 8 days? Did you convert to Judaism for a minute? Was it Chanukah? Yes. COVID lockdown. Oh, I'd like to know about these 8 days, Don. Get back to me on that. He said, I've counted every Big Mac I've eaten my whole life. And it is true. There is a video that we could play for you. I'll talk over this video, but you can see this guy. He's at a McDonald's. He's got his big chart and everything. And it's like his little vision board. Go ahead, the Alan Jackson, anytime you want to play it. And he's there like, oh, yeah, I remember.
I'm Attorney Jeff Tronville, and I'd like to eliminate an area of my practice. I have too many cases involving distracted.
Don't you know? That's how they talk up there. He's like a Wisconsin Rain Man. Oh, this is an advertisement for something that has nothing to do. There he is. Look at this guy. Whew, but he doesn't only eat one Big Mac a day. He eats 2. Guy's doing 2 a day. He's eating Big Macs like he's trying out for the varsity football team. 2 a day. 2 Big Macs a day for 50 years, minus the 8 days, is exactly how many, Rain Man over here? Elliot, how many Big Macs is that? Do the math. 2 Big Macs a day for 50 years, minus 8 days. How many Big Macs is that?
I'll get back to you shortly.
Ballpark. Yeah. I'll tell you, 36,484 Big Macs over the course of his life.
Why'd you bother to ask?
I mean, that's going to make these hot dog eating champions feel like real losers, you know? Eat your heart out, Joey Chestnut or Kobayashi, whoever you are. Slow and steady wins the race, baby. Yeah, he's the tortoise of hamburgers, and you're the hare hot dogs. How you like them hot dogs? And here's another thing. He's not overweight either. Look at this dude. He's 6 feet 2 inches tall. He weighs 185 pounds, and he claims to have a cholesterol of 140. So I don't know that's going on. This guy's some sort of mutant, like he's an X-Man, you know? He kind of looks like Ronald McDonald without the makeup. You know, I think maybe that's. He looks kind of weird. Look at him, dude. He's got like a bowl haircut, long bushy sideburns. I don't know what he's going for, but he kind of looks like he could have been homeschooled by that cult leader from Heaven's Gate. Remember that guy? I think they cut their balls off. He said, all through life, a lot of people said, you'll be dead before you reach 50 years of eating Big Macs. I guess I proved them wrong. You sure did, buddy. Way to go. 50 years. That's a golden anniversary, too, 50 years. Isn't that ironic, Elliot? Golden ironic. Year.
Yes. Very,
right? So
you
think McDonald's might award him with some sort of golden arches sort of statue?
One would think.
They didn't do it. Nope, they gave him 2 floppy French fries. That was it. Actually, I don't think McDonald's wants anything to do with this guy. Really? I think they're trying to... Like, hey, we might potentially have another Jared from Subway situation over here. We're going to distance ourselves. But he has a son who's not surprised by any of this. His son said, we always went to McDonald's with my dad and had happy meals. I always loved my chicken nuggets, and my brother always loved his hamburgers. It's how we grew up.
The Plum Heart Center at Mercy Cedar Rapids.
Someone please kidnap me. He didn't say that part. Nowadays, though, Gorski's son has more of a variety of a diet. He's more of a Whopper guy. No, that would be ironic, too. He said, eventually, you just get sick of it, And I don't know how my dad does it, but he certainly does. You know, this is every kid's dream, honestly. Could you imagine when we were little at McDonald's all the time? I used to have to beg to go to McDonald's. This kid doesn't know how good he had it. Well, Gorski said he will continue eating his Big Macs with the Coca-Cola on the side until the day he dies.
Which will probably be next week.
Well, you would think, but I feel like this is the kind of guy that won't die. You know what I mean? He's the kind of guy that's going to live to be 100 years old.
I sure hope so.
And he'll probably be like walking across the street and get hit by a Mack truck. A Big Mac truck, obviously. And what kills me? He don't eat the fries. That's the best thing on the menu, man, the French fries.
That's a negative.
What's the best thing on the menu?
The McNuggets. The French fries are too floppy. They need to be more crisp.
I mean, but a lot of people love the French fries. I mean, I'm just telling you what most people like. McNuggets, I don't even think that's real chicken. I don't care. It tastes great. I do agree with you. But he said a lot of times people will tell me that I look like I'm eating a Big Mac for the very first time. I guess that's how I feel sometimes. They are that good to me. And really, there's nothing else I'd rather eat. You know, at least he doesn't have to have that conversation with his wife. You know, what do you want to eat tonight? I don't know. Where do you want to eat tonight? I don't know. Where do you want to eat tonight? You know, they know where they're going. Don Gorski, the dude's already kind of famous. He is in the Guinness Book of World Records already, and he was in 2 documentaries. One, remember Super Size Me?
Mm-hmm.
He was in that, and he's got his own documentary called Don Gorski Mac Daddy. I can't wait. That's another thing I got to watch tonight. I got one right here. Should we dive in? So, can anyone remember what's on this thing?
So it's pickles, onions, what else?
See, here's that stupid third bun I'm talking about. This is unnecessary. Okay? So what I'm going to do is nix that right out the gate. That's dumb. I'll put it on the burger. Oh, but see, that's where the pickles fall off. So you kind of maybe need it for that. It's weird. It's like a sponge. And then I'll smash it back. Look at this patty, dude. This is what he wants to eat every damn day.
It looks like an elephant foot.
What?
An elephant foot, like a baby elephant foot.
This looks to me like beyond like the fake meat. This doesn't look real. You know, other countries that make fun of us for this, and I'm sure they do. But I'll try a bite. You know, I think next what this guy's going to do, Don Gorski, he's going to adopt that kid who ordered 31 cheeseburgers on his mom's phone. Did you see that story? Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, there you go, boys. Fond du Lac. The town might be small. Tell him, Justin.
Yeah, they're trying. It's not playing. So,
yep.
The town may be small, but the news is
huge. The news is huge. Don't forget, everybody, set your goals high and don't stop till you get there. There it is.
The town may be small, but the news is huge.
It's 2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions, and a sesame seed bun. I don't know if I can say this is all beef anymore. That used to be the song. Remember that?
That little jingle.
But anyway, I had a good time up in here today. I hope you did. And anything I'm forgetting, Elliot?
Well, you mentioned that he looked like that cult leader from Heaven's Gate, right?
Yeah, it kind of does.
Okay, and then he missed 8 days. And it said back 5/17/97. That was right around the time that tragedy occurred, so it may have had something to do with it. Yes, sir.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
What if this dude was a part of Heaven's Gate?
He could have been, I guess.
Interesting. I'm getting heartburn already. Right out the gate, speaking of gates.
You know what makes that Big Mac better? When you wash it down with water.
Yeah. I like the special sauce, though. You know, that's one of the great things. And you guys didn't even like it. Mark, you didn't have special sauce on yours, did you?
No.
Is it because it's sweet?
Yeah.
Another thing, I could do without lettuce on a burger. I like a salad, and of course you need the lettuce for a salad. That's where it's appropriate. It has no business on a burger. It gets soggy over time if you don't eat it right away. It's been sitting here a minute.
It's fresh.
If it's fresh.
Right.
But at a fast food place, 9 times out of 10, you're going to get soggy lettuce. So I don't even bother with the lettuce. Yeah. I'll tell them to take it off. Now, remember how I told you I had a tiny mouth? Already I got crap in my beard. I feel like I've strained a muscle trying to open my mouth wide enough to get this in here, and I took that third bun out. But I want to say happy birthday to Samantha Dawn Kingston from Betty Reap. There you go. I kept my obligation. Anything else? Final words, guys?
Yes, I'd like to wish my sister Tiffany and her husband Scott a happy 24th wedding anniversary.
There you go.
And I want to wish a happy birthday to Carl Tucker. He was my granddad's best friend.
There you go. Happy anniversary. Happy birthday. Don't forget to rate, review, subscribe, and share. Go to countryish.com. Become a Patreon supporter. And, you know, I hope you had a good time, because I certainly did. We will see you back here next week for Sergeant Mark Havaball, for Mark Stamos, for Elliot the Intern, for Elliot the Intern's intern, Hayseed Gen Z, Isaiah, for Moose, for the Alan Jackson, for Don Gorski. I'm John Reap, and I wish you bicycle.
Well, life on the farm is kind of laid back, but I wouldn't know that I'm from a cul-de-sac. Don't chew tobacco and I don't smoke crack. Thank God I'm country-ish. Well, a simple kind of life never did me no harm, but I do know a guy with only one arm. Keep your fancy smartphones and your self-parked cars. Thank God I'm country-ish. Well, I got a podcast that'll make you giggle. It ain't number one, it's right in the middle. The town's not big, but it ain't too little. It's time for country-ish. Go on, you.
Hey everybody, it's me again. I just want to say thank you for listening or watching this podcast. You know, we couldn't do this without supporters like you. Oh wait, are you not a supporter? Well, you could be. It's real simple. Go to countryishpodcast.com. Click on the word support. That will take you to our Patreon page. That's our support page. And from there, you can support us many different ways. There's different levels. You got $5 and up. You got Pewter Pro, Rhinestone level, Executive Zirconia, all the way up to Platinum Elite, and all of them come with different rewards. We're talking hats, t-shirts, ginger beard masks, even be a guest on the show. You got to check out our Patreon page. Go to countryishpodcast.com, click on support, and thank you. Hey, I killed this Big Mac.
Oh,
whoopsie. You know what would have made it better? John Reap's hickory hot sauce. I don't have any on the table right now, but trust me, that would have done this way better. And you can buy John Reap's hickory hot sauce at johnreap.com. That's right. Scroll down a little bit and you'll see it's got a little ad right there. So enjoy. I need a napkin. Anybody got a napkin over there?